Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm here with Charlie.
Lost 4-1, didn't we, mate?
I give up, mate.
Well, I don't know what else. What else am I supposed to say? You know, I don't know. 4-1. There isn't anything to say, mate. You know, we've said everything we can possibly say about this season, and you know, we save the best till last, don't we? We equal our worst defeat on the road, 4-1. Yeah, it's just a humiliation, wasn't it, mate? The mad thing is, though, we actually played all right at times in that game, and like me and you were saying that, you know, actually some of that first half was probably some of the best football we've played under Lampard in this second spell. But ultimately, mate, it's the same old shit. The key moments when it really matters, we can't do it. We can't put the ball in the back of the net when we create opportunities, and we are fucking, you know, sleep at the back in key moments. That first goal, such a poor goal to concede from a set play like that, and then for the second goal right on half time, the worst time to concede at 1-0, you think, well, maybe we're still in the game, like maybe we could do a little bit of something in the second half. Going at 2-0 down, but the game's completely dead, and it's just lapse of concentration all the fucking time. And well, I don't know what we do, mate. Like,
how do you vlog this, mate?
Just I don't know, just don't look. Basically, just
don't even drink. This is what I don't understand. A lot of people, like, they'll just down a couple of pints.
Fair, mate. I did have a few drinks at previous games and we've done all right. Didn't have one today, so maybe that's why we fucking lost. I don't know, but yeah, mate.
Past the point of asking serious questions, Charlie. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate.
There are no serious. Do you know what, mate? Do you know the only thing we can do, right, is that we can just take individual positives. We have to isolate the positives. We can't take any collective positives, but we can isolate some positive. I thought Maker was very good today. And it's just what a surprise, you know, when you give these young kids a chance, they're actually half fucking decent. So it just makes a mockery of why we've not been giving this guy a chance before. So yeah, Chukwuemeka was good. For Enzo was great in the middle of the park again today, showing that passion, showing that fight that not many other players are. Madueke looks good as well. Those are the three main positives, really. Mudryk again, a little bit disappointing. Touch is still a bit loose. Still needs a little bit more help.
Get the quality though with Mudryk. For me, he wasn't doing enough in terms of making runs and defensively as well. He was too easy to beat.
Yeah, no, he was, and I think, you know, it's going to take him time to learn. Young players need consistency. It doesn't help when he's in 1 week, out the other week. I think it will come, but yeah, it was a little bit disappointing from him tonight. I'll tell you who was great as well. I forgot to mention earlier. Lewis Hall was superb tonight. Thought it was really, really good. But we're just looking at little bits and pieces here. These are like the youngest guys in the fucking team. We're looking at 22-year-olds, 18-year-olds, like 21. Like, it's so shit. It's just like, you know, the future looks potentially quite bright, but right now, you know, you just can't really see where any positives are coming from as a team, because we don't look like a team at all. It's like we still look like a bunch of strangers, where a few individuals are decent here and there. But
do you know what's funny? Sorry to interrupt again, mate. You say a bunch of strangers. A lot of these players are strangers.
We are.
Pulisic, Ziyech. I don't think Felix is going to be coming back. These players, half of them aren't going to be here next year.
No, do you know what's mad, right? 4-0 down, and then Lampard's like, oh, we'll make a triple change and we'll chuck Ziyech on, who doesn't want to fucking be here. Dacho Fofana, who's not appeared, I don't think, for the first team since Fulham on that Friday night on Enzo's debut in January, and Pulisic, who is in and out the side, doesn't even want to fucking be here. Yeah, I don't know, mate. It's just mad. It just sums up the absolute shit show that this season's been. That we actually played okay in a game and we got fucking hammered 4-1. Mate, that could have been 6 or 7, mate. They hit the woodwork a few times. Obviously, yeah, we done okay. We done okay in that first half, created opportunities, but it's just unacceptable, mate. It really is. And this is the level we're at right now. We are fucking awful. And, you know, people worry about, like, sort of people say, oh, we're back next season. Well, we will be back next season. I mean, we probably won't be as bad as this, but
we'll be back again.
Oh, I see what you did there.
No, can only joke, mate. That's
only joke, mate. This is the point. Like, there's nothing really serious to say anymore. Everything that could possibly be said has been said. It's been a fucking awful season. Last away day of the season, Manchester on a fucking Thursday night. I've been here twice in the space of 3 or 4 days. No fucking trains back in the early hours and all this shit. And we watched the team do a fucking shit job of it. And Lampard, you know, again, line-up I can't really fault him for, but like, you know, people criticise Graham Potter for just sitting on in his seat doing fuck all. Lampard's the same. He just makes a few little trips to the touchline here and there. Like, nothing, no sort of encouragement or anything like that. It's just been a fucking shit show.
Well, I don't think there's really much to encourage. If I'm Frank Lampard,
there's not much to encourage, but like, at least like look like you're doing something. You know, don't just sit there do fuck all. I mean, look, everyone knows our thoughts on Lampard. We've said it. It's boring. It's I don't want to repeat the same shit. We can just say the same stuff over and over again. But yeah, I mean, positives are just the youngsters, really. That's it. And the only other positive, Felix scored, and this season's over in 3 days' time, and we can just forget about the whole thing and try and build towards a future. Because they look back at this season, it's just been a fucking disgrace, mate. It really has, and it's just so disappointing as fans, that we go all over the country to watch this team, and yet so often than not we just spent money this season, and it's just been wasted because we're not seeing any wins, and yeah, it's literally, mate. If there wasn't a Chelsea badge on the shirt, you'd think we're playing like a Southampton or a Leeds or a fucking whoever else is down there, or a Leicester or something, mate. That's the only reason people know it's Chelsea, because of the badge. If there was no badge, mate, as I said, we'd just look fucking terrible, mate. And yeah, we stayed up, we did what we needed to do, and yeah, we knew we were going to lose these games. We just needed to get to the end of the season as quickly as possible. And yeah, just a fucking mess, mate. I don't really know what I'm saying here, but yeah.
Obviously, United, they're very close to having a sale with the Glazers. I know I think it's Qatari investments, or Jim Radcliffe as well. They look like they're going in a new direction. And to be honest with you, from what I've seen from the Glazers, anything's more positive than that, which is good for them. But for us, it's the opposite way around. I mean, can you see us becoming, in the next 10 years, what Man United have been, or even a team like Arsenal?
I mean, it's pretty hard to answer that question. We're so early into a new ownership. Maybe, possibly, if they keep making mistakes and things keep going in the direction they have been going in. But no, I don't think it'll be as bad as the Glazers. I really don't think that. But I think obviously for United, it's great for them. They're a club on the up at the moment. They've had years in the doldrums. We just have to hope that we're not going to have as many years in the doldrums as they did. So yeah, no, I don't think I can give a detailed answer to that. I mean, I'd like to think not, but you just never know, mate. You just never know, because we've never had a season this bad. This is going to be the worst Chelsea team in history, comfortably. And you just have to hope this is not just a sign of things to come. But no, I feel confident that we can get ourselves back to where we used to be. But I'm not confident that it's going to come next season instantly. I think it could be a process of maybe 2-3 seasons to get back to ultimately where we really want to be and winning trophies.
I can't see us winning anything next season, and no, I mean at this rate. But I mean,
maybe we can just win being the best team in London. Maybe we can finish top out of the London teams. We could try that.
But at this rate, the way we're going, I mean, Arsenal are doing well. Actually, what am I talking about? Of course, we're the best team in London. London is blue, people. Arsenal fan TV. Well. Arsenal, all of you, hold that, bottled it. We lost 4-1. We won nothing. You won nothing this season. Yeah. I'm going to say it again. We've got 2 more games.
They've got 1 more game. Oh. Mate, you don't know what's going on.
I'm fucked, mate. I haven't had much to drink, but I'm just disorientated. Yeah. There's so much shit around me. This is probably the most unprofessional fan cam I've ever done.
Honest, this could be one of my worst. I've got no idea what I'm fucking saying. I don't really have anything new to say, other than we just need to look forward to Sunday.
Have mercy on us in the comments, please.
Yeah, just go easy on us. Go easy on us. I mean, I suppose. This could be Mason Mount's own next season. No, mate. I'm trying to clutch for some positives, but.
What do you think about that? Just to finish off.
What do I think about? I think it'd be a massive shame. Ultimately, do
you want him to stay?
Yeah, I do want him to stay. Yeah, of course I do, because I think he's a top player. He's proven he can be. He's had a shocking season, but he can be of value to the squad. We've got to be careful of just getting rid of players here and there. But at the same time as well, if he's refused, I refuse to believe it's just about money. For someone like Mason Mount who says that he loves the club, he's been here all his life, I refuse to believe it's just about money. I think it's on both sides. The club are doing their utmost to keep him. Lampard said before the game he knows the club are trying to keep him. So I don't know if he's just saying that to sort of toe the PR line or whatever, but I think it'd be a massive, massive shame if he left, and I think we would regret it. It's not because he's a phenomenal player, but he's still got his peak years ahead of him. A lot of managers rate him. The fact that Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man United are interested in him goes to show the calibre of player he is. And I don't think we can afford to be letting players go like him out of the squad. We need to buy a lot of players as well, but we need to make sure we don't let too many of the good ones leave as well. He is one of the good ones. I think he can play a role in the squad going forward. I think he could develop really well under Pochettino. So yeah, we need to do our best to keep him. It would be a real shame if he ended up at Man United or somewhere like that, because he'd be strengthening a rival, and we can't be affording to strengthening the teams in and around us that we need to catch up. So yeah, I hope he stays, mate. I hope he stays.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.